Hello children, good morning everybody. Welcome to our channel Smart Study. See, we have completed two lessons, right? First lesson and second lesson both are completed. Who have not listened that classes, no need to worry. All videos are there in YouTube. You can watch again. All notes also I have prepared video. You can see and write. Now today I am going to start third lesson. What is our third lesson name, children? Can you see zooming it? Wait. Safety first. Okay, whatever we are doing, every time we should be safe. Yes or no? So we shall discuss about this lesson today. Here, before starting this chapter, they have given us one task. See, out of these two images, cross the one which can pose a dangerous situation. See, in these two pictures, which is dangerous, they are asking to cross. In the first picture, if you see what this boy is doing, this is a school bus. Yes or no? The driver is driving the bus and this boy is standing near the door and he is playing. So there is a chance of slipping and he'll fall down. Yes or no? This is a dangerous situation. Now moving to the second one. What this boy is doing? He is riding the bicycle. Even though he is riding the bicycle, he kept the helmet and safely he is going. So there is no problem for him. Okay. Even though if he slipped also, safety he kept all this helmet and everything. Nothing will happen. But here this boy falls down means immediately he may get accident. Okay, sometimes he may lose his life also. So this is dangerous. So we should do what here? Cross. This is the answer. Cross mark. Now moving to the next. We shall start the lesson now. Once I am reading, you listen. See, accidents are dangerous as they can cause injuries. I just told now only, no. See how much danger these accidents. If you fall down, if you get any accident, sometimes you may die also, and you will get my injuries means what? Wounds. Debbal tagulte kadana. Those one. Okay. And next, these injuries may sometimes be serious. Just now I told no, these may become sometimes serious also. Most accidents happen due to carelessness. Why these accidents will happen? Because we will not take care much. Suppose you are going on the road. Okay. The traffic lights will be there, signals will be there. Without following the traffic rules only, some will go. That time what will happen? Because of his carelessness, he may die or he may get accident. So we should be careful while not only at roads, anywhere, in home, in school, wherever you are there, you should be very careful so that we can get avoiding the accidents. Next, hence they can be avoided with by staying alert and by using the common sense. Then without getting these accidents, what we should do is we should be alert every time and we should use our common sense while doing any work. Okay, suppose you are standing, you have gone into your kitchen, near the stove you have gone. You should be somewhat far without thinking, using any common sense. If you go near the stove and touch the bowls, what will happen? If it is hot, immediately your hand will burn. Yes or no? That is that much dangerous. You should use common sense anywhere and you should be alert. Alert means what? Suppose your teacher is conducting exam. What your teacher will be saying? Within 10 minutes your exam is going to start. All of you be alert. Teacher will say. So that is one. Every time before doing any work, you should be very careful and you should be alert. So for being safety, these both are the keys. What are those? I am highlighting. See, alertness. This is what? Alertness and common sense are the keys to our safety. They may ask you question like this. What are the two keys for being safety? Means what you should write, children? Alertness and common sense. Okay. Now moving to the next. Here, firstly what they have given, I told these alertness and common sense both are the ways to keep safety. No. First one is what? Safety at home. How to be at safe at home, we shall see now. We may think that accidents can never happen inside our home, as our home is the safest place. Yes, you'll think or not, I'm at home only, what will happen to me, like that you'll think. But no, sometimes even you are in the home also, there is a chance of occurring some accidents. How we shall see now. However, if we are careless, we may end up hurting ourselves even at our own home also. Just now I told no, if you are not careful and if you are not alert and not use the common sense, even in your home also there is a chance of occurring accidents. Now we shall see one by one step how we will get accidents or any hurt even if you are at home also. I'm zooming it. Now is it okay, children? Okay, see here now. Let us learn about some precautions that can help us avoid accidents in our home. Just now I told no precautions means what? Without getting any accident, first only we should be careful. What steps we shall see one after one. In home, generally where will get there is a chance of occurring accident. They have given different steps. We shall see one by one. First one is what? When in the kitchen, we should wear cotton clothes. We should avoid wearing the synthetic clothes as they can catch fire easily. See here, if you see in this boy what he is doing, friends. This boy has stood on the stool and their stove something cooker is there and it is on and he is trying to catch it. What will happen at that time? It may burn his hands. And first, what precaution you should take before going into the kitchen means you should wear cotton clothes every time. If you wear other cloths, synthetic cloths means nylon will be there. No, we all went for picnic. Sorry, Jala Vihar, some picnics will go no in water places or any Wonderla in such water places. What will happen? You will wear the nylon cloths. That cloths only are called as the nylon cloths. They will be very sticky, right? They will stick to our body. Such type of clothes if you wear and go near the kitchen, what will happen? Immediately there is a chance of catching the fire. So what you should do every time when you go to kitchen means you should wear cotton clothes only. Also for you children, what purpose is there to go to near stove and do anything? Your parents are there. You should take your adults help, okay? You should not go anywhere. By chance if you go also, you should not wear these synthetic clothes. What clothes you should wear and go? Cotton clothes, okay? Synthetic clothes means what I told, nylon clothes. Those are very dangerous because they will catch the fire immediately. Now, next point. See here. If we smell gas in the kitchen, we must immediately open the doors and windows. We should then ring up the gas agency and ask them to send their man to detect the leakage. We should not switch on or off any electric switch. Means what? See, suppose any time if you get any smell from the kitchen, gas smell if you get, what you should do immediately? You should open the doors and windows first. Okay. Before opening the doors and windows, first you should off the gas. If gas will be on, no, you should off the gas, then immediately you should open all the doors and windows so that it will be going outside, or air can be gone out and it can come inside. And next what you should do immediately, you should call to the gas agency people. That people will be there, no, who will work in the gas company. That number will be there in your gas books only, or if you type in internet also you'll get their number. Immediately you should call for them and they'll come and they will detect the leakage. It means where it is leaking, they will check everything and they'll repair it and go. Okay, so here they have given, see, be careful in the kitchen. What this boy is doing I told no just now. So we should be very careful in the kitchen. Next point is what? We should not switch on or off any electrical switches. Okay, all switches will be there. Some will go and on with the wet hands only. That is very dangerous. Wet hand in tadi. Okay, we should not switch on or off any electric switch. Okay, even though if you on or off also with wet hands, you should not do first. Next one. Third point is what, friends, here? Children should keep away from stoves when food is being cooked. Fire food being cooked and the steam escaping from it can cause serious burns. Means what? See, some children, they will without listening to their parents, they will go near the stoves. If we go near the stoves, what will happen? Sometimes your mother will be preparing food. Okay, anything she will cook on that. That time what will happen? Their fire will be there and food will be being the cooked. No, that time hot water. If you go near the stove, what will happen? From that, sometimes hot water may come for and fall on you, and sometimes oil also may come and fall. When whatever your mother is preparing, if you go near the stove while it is being cooked, what will happen? From that steam అంటే ఏందన్నా ఆవిరి అంటాం కదా, so that one water droplets or oil anything may come and fall on your hands or body anywhere. Due to that, what will happen? It will cause the severe burns. మొత్తం కాలిపోతుంది. Okay, that is how much dangerous. So children should avoid going to kitchen. If you ask me, I'll say you should not go to kitchen. If you are having anything, you can say to your parents or your sisters, anybody, your elders, they will help you. Okay, but you should not go by yourself near the stoves and play or do anything wrong things. Next step, see here. Next step is what? Children should never play with matchboxes, knives or scissors. See, some children, they don't know how to use the scissors and knives, but they'll try to cut that and this. That time what will happen? There is a chance of cutting their hand and bleeding will be done. Means whole blood will be coming outside. That is very dangerous. Sometimes you may cut your hand also. Okay, and even with the matchboxes also you will play. You don't know how to use this all properly. Okay, if you ask your parents, they will help you. You should not do by yourself, because you are a children, you don't know properly all how to use them. Okay, so you should avoid playing with what? These matchboxes, knives and scissors. Okay, matchboxes, knives and scissors are dangerous for you. Next one, we should never touch electrical switches, sockets or electrical gadgets with wet hands. We may get an electric shock. Just now I told, no, you should not. Electric means what? Current. You know, no. Power switches which are on, or sockets, you know, no. You'll keep the charging plugs, you'll see, keep, no, that one. Electrical gadgets means what? Electrical gadgets means all which are made up of the power, current. Means what? Your mobiles, laptops, kettles, all those will be there. No, whichever will run under the power, current, those are called as the electrical gadgets. Electrical gadgets with the wet hands. Sorry children for gap. We should never touch the electrical switches, sockets or electrical gadgets with the wet hands. Means what? Wet and time cheppinana? Tadi chetulu. Okay, with these hands you should not go and touch any switches, sockets or the gadgets like mobiles, laptops or kettles, anything. If you touch with wet hands, what will happen? There is a chance of getting the shock. Okay, you'll get the shock, and sometimes you may lose your life also. Next one, we should avoid walking on a wet floor, as we may slip and get hurt. Okay, you'll think it is our home only and you'll play, you'll roam here and there and you'll play. If there is water, now it is a rainy season. So no, every day water will be there in front of your home, out everywhere water will be there. Okay, if you play there and if you walk fastly or run fastly, what will happen? As whole the floor is wet. Wet means study and cheppina kada. Okay, as whole the floor is wet, you may slip and get hurt. You'll fall and there is a chance of getting hurt. Next one, children should never leave their toys or other things lying on the floor after use. Someone can trip over them and fall. Okay, what you will do daily? You'll play. Yes or no, you'll play with many toys, these things you'll play, and you'll throw all the toys there only and go outside for something work. Other people who came without seeing, they will walk simply on the floor without seeing down. That time what will happen? If your toys are there is a chance of falling. Here that picture is there, I'll show you, see. See here. Here what all toys are there, no? Here ball, book, something, pillows, everything there are thrown toys. Here something, teddy bear, car, cup, saucer, everything are there, and that boy has slipped there without seeing. He has walked here he has slipped and he has fallen down. Now he'll get hurt or not? Yes. So you can play. After playing, you should keep them all properly where they are there in your shelves or cupboards, and then you should keep it neat. Then only what will happen? There others can't fall and there will be no chance for getting hurt. Now moving to the next point. Okay. Now what is there here? Common household items such as naphthalene balls, nail polish, and detergents are poisonous. Hence, they should be kept out of the reach of the children. Medicine should also be kept out of reach of the children. This point is not for you, for us only. Okay, for your elders only, your parents or your neighbors, your sisters, what they should use. See, many items will be there now, what we'll use in the house. Naphthalene balls means what? In our clothes we'll keep no for getting good smell. That one, naphthalene, white color, round it will be there, no. And in some sinks, washing basins also will be keeping that one. Okay, that one. And nail polish, detergents means soaps, surfs, all will be there, no. These are very poisonous. Children, what they'll think, small children are there. By seeing that, they'll think that something they are chocolates or biscuits, and they'll eat them like that only. Yes or no? So it is, they are poisonous, those are very dangerous. So your parents or neighbors should keep them far away from you. Then only you can't catch them and you will not touch them. Okay, next point, hence they should be kept out of reach of the children. Just now I told. Next, medicines should be also be kept out of the reach of the children. Even medicines also, tablets will be there like chocolates only, no, small one. You will think that are something eating one, and if you eat, those are very dangerous for you. So your parents should even keep all the medicines far away from you. Okay, now moving to the next point. Till now we have learned about safety at home, right? Now we shall see next topic, that is about safety at school. I am zooming it. Okay, now see children. First step is what? Safety at school. Even though I told all the steps how to be safe at home, no? Now in school also, if you are not been properly, if you are not alert and not used your common sense, there is a chance of getting accidents even at the school also. How we shall see now? See. First point is what? It is important that we follow safety rules at school as well as to avoid accidents. Okay, all the rules also, safety rules, we should follow in the school so that we can avoid all the accidents. What are the steps? We shall see one after one. First one is what? We should not rush up and down the stairs as we may fall and hurt ourselves and others. Okay, every day for your assembly will be there, or you'll be going to the classes, your classrooms. That time what will be there? All your friends will be there. Hurriedly you'll push each other and go on the stairs. Stairs means what? Metlu nana. Okay, that time what will happen? There is a chance of falling. Okay, one after one you'll go. If you go straightly in a queue, in a line, no problem. By maintaining some distance, if you go, anybody will not fall. But you will not go like that, no. Hurriedly you will run. You will push each other and go. That time what will happen? You will fall and you will get hurt. Not only you, because of you pushed one more friend of yours, means she or he also will be fall. So every time while you are walking on the stairs or walking in the balconies, what you should do? You should go slowly, or better to form a line and go so that nobody can fall. Next point. We should not run around inside the classroom. In the classroom also, when teacher is not there in lunch time or in break times, what will you do? You will play in the class like anything. Everywhere you will roam. That time what will happen? You will play on the benches, you will play near the board, table, your teacher's table will be there. That time what will happen? There is a chance of falling. You will climb on the steps, on the benches and fall down. Yes or no? There is a chance of falling down. So you should not play like that inside the classroom. Next point is what? We should not climb on desks and chairs. Just now I told, no, you will do. Many children will do. I know that, I have seen. You will be climbing on all the desks and chairs. You should not do like that. Okay, that is a classroom. That is not a playground, right? Next one. We should not throw things around. Some will be doing. What you'll be doing? All pencils, erasers, whatever. You'll sharp that, and without throwing in the dustbin, at your places only you'll be throwing. You should not do like that. Okay. Everything you should keep neat. Anything should not be thrown in the classroom. You should keep your classroom neatly every time. How your home will be there? Your parents, how neat they'll be keeping. Now your school classroom is also like your home only. How you are keeping your home neatly, you should keep your classroom also very neat. Okay, now moving to the next one. What is there here? Safety on the playground. School is completed and home is completed. Now moving to the playground. We should follow safety rules while playing. Yes, while playing also, if you have not followed the correct safety rules, there is a chance of getting hurt or getting an accident. First step is what, children? We should not play rough games. Rough games means what? Fighting each other or chasing. You'll see now, suppose you both are your friends, both of you are riding a bicycle, you'll keep competition, you'll go first or I'll go first. No, you should not do like that, because if you do that, what will happen? You will fall and you may get hurt, and sometimes you'll fight also. That type of games are called as a rough games, fighting, chasing, such games. Okay, you should avoid playing such games. If you do that one, it will be hurt for you both only. That is dangerous. Next one, we should follow the rules of the game. If you are playing any game, for every game some rules will be there. No, you should follow that rules and play. Otherwise, there is a chance of getting hurt. Next one, we should keep away from the swings when they are in use. Swings means what? Iyala antam kada, that are only swing. Suppose if your friend is playing on the swing, you should not stand there, because she will be going this side and going back. That time if you stand here, what will happen? She will come and hit you and you'll get hurt. So anybody is playing on the swing means you should be very far away, here somewhere this side or that side, far you should stand. Okay, after her chance is completed, next time you go and sit. And here what she is doing, one more girl, do not use faulty swings. Faulty means what? Which are not fixed properly. See here, screw is not there properly, it is gone here, it is braked. Then what will happen? That child will go and fall down. So you should see that while playing anything, that swing is proper or not there, and then only you should play. Okay, next one, we should wait for our turn at the rides. Just now I told, no, suppose if you are playing any game here, swings, seesaw, anything, there are one more, any persons are playing on that, any of your friends are playing, you should not go. After they coming back from that playing game, you should go there and play. When your chance come only, you should go and ride, or you can play there. Next one, we should never jump off a seesaw without informing of our partner. Seesaw means you know how it will be there. Sorry, I'm drawing again. Seesaw means you all know almost. It will be slant like this. Yes or no? It will be slant like this, and middle one fulcrum will be there. Okay, this you don't know, but see here. In later classes, you will know about the load, fulcrum, effort. One will be there in lessons, fourth lesson. See, here one person, first person, your friend will sit, here one more will sit. Here handle will be there in front of you both. By catching this handle, you will sit here, one more will sit other side. When you comes down, this girl, other side, she will be lifted up. And when this side person comes down, this side, other side will be going up. So, when you, after playing whole, if you want to come down, you should inform to other friend. Without informing, if you simply come down, what will happen? She will go and get hurted, or this you may get hurt. You should inform the other one. Whenever after completion of playing, you should say to each other, till now enough, we shall go down, we should say, and safely you should come down, both of you. Without informing to each other, you should not go. Okay, next one, safety on the road. What all safety rules you should take on the road, we shall see now. Most road accidents occur because of the carelessness and rash driving. Yes or no? On the road, how accidents will occur? They will not follow the rules properly. However they want. Now what will happen to me? They will think like that and they will be driving. Okay, rashly means very fastly. However they want, they will think that as playground and they will go fastly. They won't see what vehicles are there, this side and that side. That time only there is a chance of getting the accidents. Increase in the number of vehicles has only added to the problem. We must follow the traffic rules for our own safety and for the safety of others on the road. Here are some such rules. I don't know why these all are accidents are happening means they will not follow the traffic rules and they will not be safe. They won't be alert. They will not use common sense also. However they want, they will be going on the road. Many vehicles will be there on the road. One only will be not there. No, that is not near your home like that. No. On the main road, if you are going, suppose if you are going on highway, many vehicles will be going on. If you go however you want without care, what will happen? there is a chance of getting accident. So while you are going on the road, you means not you, okay, you will walk, but you will not go on the vehicles. No, you may go on the bicycle. Okay, you also, while going on the bicycle, what you should do, you should obey the traffic rules. Okay, red light comes means immediately you should stop, green light comes means you should go. Okay, next yellow light comes means what, you should wait. You know all the rules, right? You should follow the rules. Here they have given some rules. See, first one is what, we should walk on the footpath. Most of you will come by walking only on the roads because you don't know bicycle or uh, you can't ride the bikes. So while walking on the road, what you should do, children, you should walk on the footpath only. Footpath means what, middle road will be there, side will be there, no footpath will be there, no, for us to walk. Who will walk on the road are called as the pedestrians. Okay, without riding on the vehicles or bicycles, who will go by walk, they are called as the pedestrians. Okay, how they should walk, they should walk on the footpath. Side you will have no footpath. So if you walk on footpath, any bike or any vehicle will not come near you because they will go on the road. You should walk from side, so you will not get any hurt or any accident. So every time while you are walking, you should walk on the footpath only. Next one, before crossing a road, we should look to our right and then to our left and then to right. We should cross the road only when traffic stops. We should cross the road only at the zebra crossing. Means what, first I told you should walk on the footpath only. Next point is what, children? See, sometimes you need to cross roads. Now, while crossing the road, what you should do? First, you should observe to your right side. Right side means what? With what hand you lead the foot? That is your right side. First, you should turn to right side and see whether any vehicles are coming or not. If they are not coming, then immediately you should check the left side. If left side also any vehicles are not coming, again you should turn to right side and check. Then anytime, anywhere no vehicles are coming, both sides means, then you can cross the road immediately when vehicles are not there. Next, see how I'll tell. First, what you should see, 3 steps will be there here, children, while crossing the road. 1, 2, 3. First, where will you see, children? Right side. With what hand you lead foot, I told. First, see the right. No vehicles are there. Then immediately see left. Here left side also no vehicles are there. Again you see right side. Okay. First right, then left, then is the right. From anywhere no vehicles are coming means immediately you can cross the road. Okay. Next, we should cross the road only when the traffic stops. Okay, when there is no traffic, here traffic police will be there. He will be stopping all the vehicles, and that time he will allow you to go. She will show you hand to go. That time only you should go. But when vehicles are going only, you should not go like that. Okay, we should cross the road only at the zebra crossing. Means they are on the road with white color, it will be painted and all. That one is a zebra crossing. On that only you should cross. Wherever you want, you should not go. Okay. Everywhere we are having some traffic rules and we should obey them, and then only we should walk or cross the roads. See here one point they have given. Remember, start early, drive slowly, reach safely. Suppose you are going on a bicycle. What you should do? Your school is there at 8:30 means your home is near to school only, you think. Somewhat 15 minutes far. Okay. But you should start half an hour before only. 8:30 your school only. Early at 8 o'clock only you should start coming to the school, and you should drive very slowly. Suppose if you started lately, what will happen? You will think school time is up now, I should go fastly, and you will drive fastly, and there is a chance of getting the accident. You should drive very slowly so that in time you can reach. Before the time only you can reach. 8:30 school, that means at 8:15 only you can reach the school and then reach safely. I told no, at 8:15 only you can go to school and be safe. You should not go in a hurry. Next one. See here. Just now I told no, that one only they have given here. What they have given, see in the picture, children. Walk on the footpath. I told no how this girl is going. See. Nicely she is going on the footpath. So this is the footpath. Will there be any chance for getting accident for her? No. Next one, always cross the road on the zebra crossing. Now see, here all cars have stopped here, traffic lights are there, okay, the red color will be there, means it will show that they should stop. They will not go now, any vehicles are not moving. So here some mother, father and child are going. Where they are going? On the road are they going? No, zebra crossing. This is the zebra crossing. In that way, you should obey the traffic rules and you should cross on the road while using at the zebra crossing only. Okay. Next, they have given true or false. Do it. First you try to answer, then I'll say answer. First one is what? Wear nylon clothes while cooking in the kitchen. Did I told you to wear nylon clothes? No, I told you should wear cotton clothes. These nylon clothes are very synthetic clothes. They'll touch to our body. Yes or no? They will be very sticky. If you go to kitchen and by wearing these clothes, immediately there is a chance of catching fire. So these are very dangerous. If they gave here wear cotton clothes while cooking in the kitchen, means it used to be true. They have given nylon clothes. Nylon clothes are dangerous. So answer is what, children? False. F I am writing here. Next, moving to the second one. Stairs and doorways should be well lighted. Stairs means what I told, steps. Metluntayi kadana. That one, and doorways should be well lighted, they are saying. Yes or no? Morning means you can see everything because of the sunlight. But night time, near the stairs or your doors where they are open, if the lights are not there properly, what will happen? You will think that nothing is there and simply you will walk there also. That time you will slip and fall. Instead of that, if all they are lighted nicely, all lighting is there near the steps or doors, you can see them properly and you can walk and go safely. That is why every time near the stairs and doors it should be well lighted. So they have given right only. This is true. Now moving to the last one. The floor of the house should be kept wet. Is it right? No. Wet ante emanna tadi. Yes or no? Our floor should be wet. If it is wet, what will happen? Immediately we will slip and fall. Every time if any water falls in our home or your school, anywhere, what you should do? Immediately we should clean it one. Okay, with that mopping stick we should rub. We should clean then. Okay, after becoming dry, or if you switch on the fan, immediately it will become dry and you cannot fall. But it should be not wet. If they gave the floor of the house should be kept dry, means it used to be correct. They gave wet, so it is false. Okay. In the next class we shall see about the first aid topic. Till now we have learnt all about how to be safe at our home, school, playground and on the road also. And in the next class we shall learn about the first aid. Okay. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel Smart Study. Thank you.